What's up, YouTube? It's Fly King Breezy back with another video. Represent for the Fly Kings. Excuse the 2K17 content at the beginning of the video, but today's video will be talking about the pros and cons of having a playmaking slasher. No, excuse me, a slashing playmaker. And then I'm going to compare a slashing playmaker compared to a playmaking slasher. Alright, so, and then I will tell you which build which build would I encourage you all to make. Okay, so alright, so the first pro of being a slashing playmaker will be, the first pro will obviously be the badges that they get. You get Dimer on gold, which Dimer is a must-have badge, period, but you especially need Dimer as a point guard. Dimer, if you have Dimer, it shows that you're not a selfish team player. And with the build that I have, if you are a selfish team player, this isn't the build for you. I hate to break it to you, but it's not. It's very, I will admit, it's a very underrated build when it comes to 2K18, but people underestimate the ability of this build because this build won't be able to dominate compared to other point guards. But I feel like if I want somebody to dominate on my team, it probably could be my shooting guard, my small forward, or my center. If those guys are doing good, then it'll make the rest of us look good. Especially me being the point guard, the only thing I really need to have is the court vision to look out for them. And you got to know with this build, my teammates are on the roll. So, yeah, you have to know what to do, basically. Another pro would be you get ankle breaker on Hall of Fame. For you dribble guys and players like that out there. I mean, you don't get the elite dribble moves, but you get pro moves, and pro moves this year is just as good as elite dribble moves, because nobody's really breaking people like that. There's no need to have a dribble guy this year, but if you want to be one, this build could work because you can see where the ball handling on this player is. It's almost maxed. I think it's like 2 bars off from being the top, so you could do some damage with this build. This build you could break people to create space, then drive and lay up. Maybe dunk it every now and then, because that leads to one of my cons. A con would be that with this build, your slashing side mostly goes for layups, because I feel like, I don't know what it is this year, but if you have slasher as your secondary, you hardly ever dunking the ball. Your slashing really helps with layups. If I knew that ahead of time, I would have made maybe a playmaking slasher, because one of my clan members, Fly King Shoot, he has a YouTube channel, AO spaced splash. He has a YouTube channel, and y'all should go subscribe to him. And his gamer tag's Fly King Shoot. He has the reverse version of my build. I look at it, I'm like, wow, he really, once he get his badges and he will be able to dominate in part, because he'll be able to pass, look out for his teammates. Then he might end up booming on some bigger players every now and then. But my dude, I'm just driving, getting fouls, calls. But that could be a pro, because if I'm playing pro-am and one guy's the big man's going off, he's the X factor. He can't play as aggressive if I'm getting him in foul trouble, because if I cut to the paint, well, and he keeps fouling me, what is there that he could do? A con would be my guy barely goes up for dunks. Like I said, mostly towards layups. I mean, it could be a pro, but yet a con at the same time, because you're not getting as much highlight plays dunking the ball. And we know 90% of park gamers, what do they play park for? Just to gain a bunch of highlights for a mixtape that probably not even half good. Hate to break it to you, but it's just the truth of the matter. Now I'm going to get into part of the video where I'm going to say, do I encourage that you make this build? I feel like if you have the court vision and you don't mind like really going up to attack the basket and lay the ball up, and I mean, you could dribble every now and then, but it's cool. It's really cool. This is a really cool build to have. But I would prefer that people make a playmaking slasher over the slashing playmaker, because two Hall of Fame badges better than one. One man fast break and I believe the other is acrobat. Those two Hall of Fame on Hall of Fame is better than just having ankle breaker on Hall of Fame. I'll take those two over the one badge any day, especially since I'm not one of those dribble god type players. I'm not that type of guy that try to sit there and break you all day because I feel like I'm wasting most of a good bit of the possession time. You know, but I would encourage the slashing playmaker over the playmaking slasher over the slashing playmaker. It's just a personal preference, but I mean, I would encourage that you try out both builds and see which one you like best if you decide to go with this player type. And yet, I have free throw ace on gold now. I just didn't have it in the video, but it's easy.